Hey guys, so I'm back with a wash day video. I wanted to show you guys how I style my hair with AG Hair Recoil, and I figured that it would be the perfect opportunity to show you guys basically a full one brand wash day. So I used the AG Hair Balance Shampoo. Oh my gosh, this is like horrible lighting for it. So AG Hair Balance Shampoo, AG Hair Boost Conditioner. I do have a tiny size of the AG Hair Coco, which I actually do really like. It's a very lightweight leave-in. It's called a conditioning milk, and basically it's awesome for really dry hair. It also has a bit of protein, which I do usually need. And this is the only styler that I use today. So it's described as a curl activator on the bottle, but to me it's more like a cream gel, kind of similar to the consistency of like Spiralicious, with less hold. Although, as you can see, I got a ton of definition, and I think I may have used just a tiny bit too much. But I have a ton of volume. It does have a bit of protein in it, and it's really moisturizing, so it makes my hair really pop. This was actually my first time using it by itself. I've used it before in conjunction with a different gel, but by itself, it was actually awesome. So this is what the bottle looks like. So I just wanted to show you guys how I used it and how easy it is to get these results. And I'll show you guys what my hair looks like. It does have a ton of movement, and it does have a lot of volume. I actually had to put my hair up because I took my daughter to a mommy and me class. So my hair has been dry now for like 3 hours. And it was also in a puff cuff for one of those hours. So not bad for one styler. And if you guys keep watching, you'll see exactly how I got this look. All right, guys, so I'm just making sure my hair is all wet, and I'm taking the AG Hair Balance Shampoo and just making sure that my scalp is very clean. This is a more clarifying shampoo than the ones I have, very similar to something like Diva Curl's Build-Up Buster, except for it's not as runny. And now I'm using the Boost Conditioner, just running it through the ends of my hair and about halfway down my head because I do have very short layers. And I'm gonna use a wet brush, and this is a curl one, but I think it's been discontinued. I'm just gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. I do find that with the brush, it's a little bit quicker. I do have a lot of hair, and finger detangling just takes way too long for me, and I know that that's taking the lazy way out, and brushes are like frowned upon, but you know, you do what you have to do. So once I make sure that my hair is completely detangled, I will start brushing the conditioner through just to make sure that it's completely saturated, and then I will rinse some of it out just to make sure that it doesn't weigh down my hair. And I'm just removing the shed hairs because ew. Here we go, guys. So I'm going to be using the AG Hair Coco leave-in. This is a conditioning milk. It does have protein in it, great for structure and really moisturizing and lightweight. I love this leave-in. I do use it under a lot of my stylers, and I've found that it gives me great results. It also smells like a delicious sugar cookie or like a snickerdoodle, something sweet and delicious. And who doesn't love a great scent? And it also kind of lingers just the tiniest bit. And after I rate that in, I'm going in with the AG Hair Recoil, which as you can see, I'm using a ton, and I did use a little too much product this day. Although I found that it gave my hair great structure and volume, I do find that it felt a little bit greasy by like day 2 and 3. So use a little bit less than me, especially if you have finer hair. But this is a great styler. I did use it on its own. And to me, it's like a cream gel, very serum-like. It's very lightweight. It has protein in it. It is super moisturizing. And as you can see, I'm adding more just to make sure that my hair feels product-y. But I'm really making sure to coat all of my hair and really scrunch it in. As you can see, my hair is already clumping together. So once your hair is thoroughly saturated, I make sure that I put my hair in a microfiber towel like thing. And once I take it out of the microfiber cap, I will squeeze out a lot of the water with a flour sack towel, and this will just make sure to get any of the excess water out before I diffuse. And as you can see in this video, I'm diffusing for about 12,000 years because I really wanted to make sure that I got like the full look of this product by itself, because I have used this with other gels, but I've never used it on its own, and I kind of wanted to give it a good chance. So I did diffuse my hair from wet to dry this day with just a little bit of air drying while I was doing my makeup. I feel like I should have taken a lot of the water out before I applied more product, because I find that this kept in a lot of the water in my hair. So it took me a really long time to diffuse. It usually doesn't take me this long. And I also added more product. So again, if you have finer hair or if you have less hair than I do, don't use as much as I did. I used a ton of product, and although it didn't weigh my hair down, it did feel a little bit product-y. And I'm just using the technique called smasters, which is basically just adding more product in about 50% when you're dry. And once I did that, I did diffuse for a little bit longer, and then I did my makeup. And that was like, obviously I was air drying during that time. And as you can see, my clumps stayed together really well. I didn't have a ton of frizz, with the small exception of like the top of my hair, which is where I usually get more frizz. And it's where like my hair is the coarsest, I feel like. And again, I'm just diffusing for a million years. No big deal. But if you guys want to see a more detailed diffusing video, you can check back to one of my videos where I dedicated it completely to diffusing. And I'm just going to skip through and show you guys what it looked like after I did my makeup. So now, after air drying while I was doing my makeup, as you can see, my hair is still not completely dry. And I think that it was my fault for not taking out a lot of the water before I added more product in and even started diffusing. But as you can see, my clumps stayed together really well, and I had a lot of definition. And my hair was huge. As you can see, the more I finish drying, the more it just gets bigger and bigger. But I was super annoyed by this point because it was taking forever for it to dry. So I just started kind of like diffusing in the roots and fluffing it up, breaking a little bit of the cast. And now I'm fluffing my hair and smoothing out the cast, because I did find that I had a bit of a cast with this product. And as you can see, it was huge, voluminous, fluffy, and still super defined and clumpy. I love this gel. And after placing my hair exactly where I wanted it to go, I was just kind of fluffing the roots up a bit and making sure that I was placing it exactly where I wanted it. And you can see how clumpy my hair was. And huge. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys learned something, enjoyed it, and please leave comments down below if you have any questions. I will see you guys next time.